Welwyn Garden City sounds great, tidy and tranquil. But oh no. This job is so bad that manager Darren has been called in to assess the situation.
Hi there, Dan. What's the score of this one, mate?
Well, it's worse than we thought it was this morning. We cleared 2 rooms and almost filled the tippers, and there's 2 more rooms left that are faulty or waste.
OK, let's go and have a look then, yeah?
Yeah.
You've done them 2 rooms there, yeah?
Yeah, we've done this room pretty much.
Yeah.
This one's all done.
OK.
Toilet, just
Toilet's nice to be used.
makes you hungry.
Now comes the hard part. Well, that's what you expect if you're a team of extreme cleaners.
Blimey, Dan, you're right to call us, mate. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen.
It's well and truly full. You like to drink. Oh my God, the stove is completely caked in grease. It's absolutely horrible in there.
The lads can't resist giving it a rating for awfulness.
It's up there in the top 5 automation.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Dan, how many do you reckon?
About 8.
They are really bad.
Yeah. Right.
And the living room doesn't exactly live up to its name.
I'd say there's at least 3 ton of rubbish in here. I'm just going to climb over and have a look round the corner.
I think we get also like spray, sanitise it and spray deodoriser in first as well.
Yeah, it does need deodorising.
It does need deodorising.
Stinks.
This was the home of a man who recently died. But how did he live?
Probably using 2 rooms as a tip, you know, for his rubbish and as a toilet, because the toilet was blocked, so yeah. And then living in the back bedrooms.
There must be a sad story to account for all this. A life made unmanageable and, in the end, unbearable. Back in Welwyn Garden City, the flat with tons of rubbish is about to be tackled.
Boys, we know it's really bad up there. Just make sure that you're careful when you're doing it. OK, then let's get going, eh?
The team are experienced. They know what to do.
What we're doing is just getting in a chain here. 3 boys in there, loading them, filling the bags, and then these 2 are taking them down the stairs and loading them up onto the tippers.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
You start moving stuff, all the old food's going to kick up. So we're spraying with deodoriser. It's also got a sanitiser in here, so it knocks down the germs as well.
One of them's got some bottles in, Dave, so be careful with that one.
Survival for the former tenant meant fags and booze. That's if he could find them among all this.
The rest of his dinner. Drumsticks and fries. Oh, wow.
It's not a complete shambles. Some things have their place.
Pet corner.
But none of it is clean. Records from the old days are on display. For Darren, it's a trip down memory lane.
Tom Jones.
As usual in a clean-up, the past is revealed.
It's a Boys Brigade Holy Bible. It was presented to him in 1957-58 for perfect attendance. It's just a shame. It's in pristine condition.
Still trying to get a score up.
Unfortunately, it's got something in the bin.
But there's an obvious question. How could this have been allowed to happen?
The 2 rooms out there weren't as bad, so we probably just stayed in them.
It's unfortunately today's society where years ago the neighbours would look after you or something like that, but a lot of the time now that they just don't, you know, we haven't got that sort of society no more.
Even finding somewhere to sit must have been difficult.
Well, there is furniture and it's a lounge. Trying to get this out. It's got an easier path which to walk round.
The team are expecting problems, and they find them.
I've just uprooted something there which is lucky it's not smelly vision again because it's quite rancid.
There's a bag of feces or 2 down here.
It's part of the routine.
Right, boys, so now we've got to retire for a minute and get some masks on and get some litter pickers in here.
that weren't the most pleasant thing in the world. I'd rather come home to like a Sunday roast or something than that.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty bits of it, we're going to put our mask on there.
That should be better.
Back in Welwyn Garden City, the clean team, led by Darren, think they've got the problems under control. They've got their breathing masks on. It should be easy.
Because we found faces, we're going to use a little bit of pickers to put it in the bag. Right, boys, that bit of faces is cleared.
It's the worst kind of rubbish. Nothing has been thrown away.
Jar of urine. Don't open it. They're all full, yeah. All full. Yeah, every single one I'm picking up looks to be full of urine.
Being professional doesn't mean you can't be cross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Especially when they've got a toilet here already.
This is more than can be dealt with in a day, but senior management, Darren, is not downhearted.
It's good that we did come down, make sure everything was done right and everything else, but the boys are doing a great job.
We've started clearing this. Don't really look like we've done that much, but we've filled up 2 tippers. We've pretty much done half of that, as you can see, all the grime on the washing machine. And now you can get round to the cooker to have a look at if you want. But then there's this room here, where we've literally just passed everything into when we come back with an empty van. So now all we've got to do is lock up and go home and go to bed and have dinner and all that, I suppose. The first couple of weeks when you're working, you come to places like this and you can't really handle it, but after a while, you seem to just get used to it. Don't know, you get a sense of satisfaction out of it, I suppose, but I think I've better things to do in my life.